Take a couple breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. And rock your head side to side. As you do that, take the sensation of your forehead, your hands, your legs, lower legs touching the floor. Get still in child's pose and allow yourself to sink into the heaviness of that connection, those connection points. And with your body sinking down, amplify your breath. Press up to tabletop, hands and knees. And go right to hovering your knees off the floor. Curl your toes under. So with your knees hovering, send your shoulder blades onto your back, broaden your chest forward, pull your belly in, hold it. Feel that same amplification of your breath as you add effort. Feel your contact points, hands into the floor, ball mounds of your feet into the floor, downward facing dog, lift your hips. And pedal it out so your hips side to side, shake out your head. Shift forward, high plank pose. Hold it, high plank. Same contact points like you had in that tabletop hover. Hands press, reach your heels back. Send your shoulder blades onto your back, broaden your chest forward. Get some more length in the back of your neck so gaze will come slightly forward. And then create the pull with your feet. It's like you pull your feet forward to turn on your front line. Hold it, breathe. Downward facing dog, hips lift. Drop into stillness in down dog. You can bend your knees any amount. Feel the weight of your head heavy. Send your shoulder blades up your back. Look forward, step forward to the top of your mat. Ragdoll, separate your feet hip width distance. Grab for opposite elbows or interlace your hands at the base of your head. Hold still or move a little side to side. As you hold here a few breaths, stretching the back line of your body, feel the heaviness of your torso, of your head, of your arms, of your shoulder blades. Free your hands to the floor, step your feet together to touch. Halfway lift, press your hands into your shins or into your thighs, send your chest forward, send your shoulder blades onto your back, pull your belly in, lengthen the back of your neck, slight tuck of your chin, a fold forward, pull on your legs, draw your chest towards your thighs. Lift up halfway, extend your spine, fold forward, pull down. Inhale, mountain pose, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Or close your eyes, pause for a moment, set an intention for your practice. It can be someone or something that you choose. Option 2, set your intention to connect in with the moment. Connect in with the challenge. Connect in with the detailed moves that you'll create. Be present with exactly what you're doing right here, right now. Send it out, one breath. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, send it out. Inhale, mountain pose, lift your arms. Exhale, back bend. Bring your hands to your low back, press your hips forward, lift your chest. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crouch and curl. Bring your hands to the floor, lift your heels, tuck your chin to your chest, pause in it, pull your belly in so your front line is engaged, and then you stretch through your back line. Shoulder blades draw down and apart from each other. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, back bend, hips forward. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crouch and curl. Round your back, pull your front line in. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, chair. Bend your knees, lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crouch and curl. Pull your belly in. Here's a change, another one. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge with your chest, with your arms. Pause in crescent lunge. Add a little bend to your left knee so you feel a stretch in the front of your left thigh. Add some depth in your right knee. Point your right knee, your right toes forward. Open warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, stretch to your right side. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lift your right foot up, squeeze your right knee into your chest. So just like in the crouch and curl, press your hands into the floor, round your back, pull your belly in, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, three-legged plank, right leg back, heart forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, chest up, arms up. Pause for a moment in it. Feel into the stretch in the front of your right thigh. Bend your right knee a little bit so you can draw your right hip forward. Left knee, left toes point forward. Go for some more depth. Extend up through your arms. Open warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left knee to chest. Hold it. Pull your belly in, round your back. Press your hands into the floor. Tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, three-legged plank. Extend through your spine, lengthen out. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take it one time, flowing through. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right knee to chest. Inhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left knee to chest. Inhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, step or jump forward, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crouch and curl. Lift your heels, tuck your chin. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose and hold it, high plank. Reach your heels back, create that pull. Feet come forward. Send your shoulder blades down to your back. Hold it, breathe. Now add on wide arm push-up from your toes or from your knees, hands at least as wide as your mat. Go down, push up, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Keep going. Use your breath. So open mouth, exhale as you press up. Create that same pull like you did in plank with your toes or your knees as if they're going to draw forward. Feel your chest broad as you lower down and as you push up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up at the top and now take twice as long to lower down. So you go down for 2, 1, hold it. Feel that pull of your feet or your knees. Push up for 2, 1. Lower down, 2, 1. Pause. Push up, 2, 1. 2 more. Down, down, hold. Up, up. 1 more. Down, down, hold. Up, up. Singles. Down, up. 4, 3. Use your breath. Open mouth, exhale to lift. 2, 1, onto your knees, grab your weights, triceps. Overhead, or you could stay with your arms bent. Try it with your weights separate from each other. You bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend. Keep going. Open mouth exhale as you extend the weights overhead. So a couple things to keep in mind. Keep going. Notice what your shoulder blades are doing. So you want to stabilize your shoulder blades onto your back, broaden through your chest. And then notice what's happening in your torso. If your ribs are flaring, knit your lower ribs in, draw your hips forward slightly. Stand up tall through your head. Standing on your knees, stand up tall through your knees, the foundation of your knees. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your elbows, lower down halfway. Stay halfway down. I'll come halfway up, so not all the way to extension. Lower down. Lift up halfway, lower down. Lift up halfway, lower down. Last 4, halfway lift, down. Last 3, halfway lift, down. Last 2, halfway lift, down. Last 1, halfway lift, down. Now full range, down, lift, down, all the way up. Last 4, use your breath. 3, 2, shoulder blades down. 1, weights to chest and down. Push-ups, hands at least as wide as your mat. Toes or knees. You lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. As you move, open mouth exhale as you press up. Feel the length through your spine, especially in your neck. So if you're gazing down at your legs or at your knees, look a little bit more forward. Feel your chest broad. Last 4, 3, last 2, 1. Now all the way up, 2 rounds. We're gonna go down for the count of 4. Lower down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Pull your feet or knees forward. Push up. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Broad chest. Push up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Singles. Down, up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise to stand with your weights. Squats. Toes and knees point forward, feet hip width distance. Arms at your side or weights at your side. Go down, lift up. Down, up. Open mouth exhale as you rise up. So as you do this, going right into classic variation of the move. Check out, toes and knees point forward. And you feel that hinge at your hips, so hips go back. And in order for your hips to go back, your chest will come forward. Not like you're bringing your chest forward, I'm exaggerating here, but it's a natural hips back, chest comes forward to keep that length and neutrality in your back. Feel the breath, use your exhale as you rise up. Notice if there's too much weight forward in your toes or vice versa, too much weight in your heels. Even it out, so you're pressing through all parts of your feet. Feel your chest broad. Last 4, 3, that's 2, 1, get low, hold it down, hold it down. Belly strong. Feel this neutral in your back, so hips back, chest will come forward, it's still broad, shoulder blades on your back, heavy in your weight, hands. Now we're gonna take 4 counts to lower and lift, and we'll hold it at the bottom. So hold it here, 4, 3, 2, 1, rise up, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it, 4, 3, 2, 1, rise, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it, 4, 3, 2, 1, rise, 4, 3, 2, 1, one more, lower, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Singles. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Notice the transition from the lifting to the lowering and from the lowering to the lifting. Smooth it out. So it becomes kind of like this constant motion rather than a pause at the top, pause at the bottom. Broad chest. Press through your feet. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Simply hold it low. Shoulders back. Press through your feet. Hold 4. Add some more depth. 3, 2, 1. Leave your weights down. Leave your weights down. Come to the top of your mat. So we have cardio. We're going to go through 3 exercises 2 times. So the first one will be a jump, kick your seat, and then roll onto your back. So here we go. Lower onto your back. Roll up. Jump, kick your heels. Kick your seat. Lower back. Jump up. You can go one leg at a time if you don't want to jump. Open mouth, exhale. If you're jumping, get some air. Heels to your seat. Last 4. Last 3. See if you can roll up without your hands. Last 2. Last 1. Now get up, feet wide, football runners. Fast feet, walk the length of your mat. Get your arms into it also. So football runners, you're almost in that squat position. There's a hinge at your hips. So as you add depth, hips go back, chest comes forward. So there's length in your back. Arms go. And as you move the arms, feel how you can still keep your chest broad. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. To the side, skaters. Foot behind, hand touches the floor. So again, broad chest, hold it low, low, low. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up, shake it out. Legs side to side, one more round, all the way through. A little bit faster and shorter. Rolls and jumps, here we go. Go for it, go for it, go for it, dig in. Broad chest. Soft feet. No hands. Last 4. That's 3. Last 2. Last 1. Up, wide feet, footballs. Wide and fast. Low in the hips. Arms go. It's fast and small movements of the feet. Last 4. 3, 2, 1. Skaters, side to side. Hold it low, side to side. Broad chest. Last 4. Keep breathing. 3. Last 2. 1. Up, shake it out. Legs go side to side, shake out your arms. And now add the movement of the arms. So you can keep jumping your feet or simply side step. Now arms forward, arms out. Forward, out. Forward, out. Open up, exhale. Lift your chest, lift your head. We're gonna keep it moving. So part of the challenge is that active recovery. To use your breath, to use your connection in with the moment, what you're doing right now, to ease into it, to keep moving with intention. Make your way to the top of your mat in 4, 3, that's 2, 1, top of your mat, right leg forward, crescent lunge, left leg back. Get your weights, narrow back rows. Lean forward, reach through your left heel, arms down, weights down, palms face into each other. It's down, pull back. Down, pull. Down, pull. Open mouth, exhale as you pull. Keep going. So you could take one arm at a time. You could also lower your left knee. Connect in with creating challenge. Commit to constantly moving, right? So you make it so that you can keep moving. And the challenge is to keep moving. So a couple things, keep moving the arms. Feel into the stability in your pose. So there's this hinge at your right hip draws back. Reach through your left heel, and if you're on your back knee, reach through your left knee. So there's a stretch, length through the front of the left leg. Broad chest, shoulder blades onto your back, elbows brush past your rib cage. Keep going. Open mouth exhale is the pull back. Last 4. 3, add some depth in your right leg. 2, hold it back. On 1, hold it back, simply hold. No movement in the arms. Add some depth in your right leg, and as you add that depth, draw your right hip back. Broaden your chest forward. Breathe. Everything stays the same except left leg, left foot steps forward, chair pose. So now you have the hinge in both hips, triceps. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. Keep going. Open mouth, exhale. So as you do this, as you do the triceps, with the body, feel that hinge at your hips. Now you create the depth in your legs, the depth in your static piece of the pose. With the arms, focus in on getting your weights past your hips. So you only want to bend to about 90. If you feel like your weight or your hand is kind of coming up to your shoulders, bend less. Emphasize the extension. That's where the tricep activates. Open mouth, exhale. Add some depth in your legs. Yes, you got it, you got it. Last 4. That's 3. 2, you'll hold it back. On 1, hold it back. Palms face down. Pulse it up. Pulse, 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 broad chest, pulse, pulse. Add some depth. Last 4. Keep breathing. 3. That's 2. 1, weights come to chest, left foot steps back, so you're in that crescent lunge. And now we're gonna add lunges. So bring your hands and your weight simply to your side body. We're gonna break down the movement and just do the lunges first. Bend your left knee, straighten, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. So as you do this, start with the part of your body that's staying still. So your torso, your spine is upright, chest broad. Feel your left knee go straight down to the floor. Now check out your right leg, right toes, right knee points forward. So your right knee will come forward slightly. Torso straight up and down. Press through all points of your right foot. So if you're heavy in your right heel, add some pressure into your right toes. And vice versa, if you're light on your right heel, press through your right heel. Last 4, 3. Last 2, 1. Now bend both knees. So you hold that low hover, palms face forward, biceps down, curl. Down, curl, open mouth, exhale. So you're breaking down the movement, focusing in on one at a time. Add some depth in your lunge. Broad chest. Light grip on your weights. Open mouth, exhale as you curl. Last 4. Notice if your torso is coming forward. Keep your torso really still. Last 2. Last 1. Now lower your elbows halfway. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean forward, weights on end or hands to the floor. So from your hands or from your weights, lift your left leg up. You lift your left leg up, point your left toes down, broaden your chest forward, slight tuck at the chin so the back of your neck is long. Squeeze left knee in, send it back. Squeeze in, send back. Squeeze, send. Keep breathing. Open mouth, exhale on the squeeze. See if you can lighten the hand grip on your weights or on the floor. Broad chest, belly strong. You're adding muscle fatigue by keeping a bend in your right leg for a long time. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your left leg back, lift it up, straighten through your right leg, squeeze left knee behind your right. Lift it up, cross, get low. Lift, get low. Lift, lower. Last 4, broad chest. 3, exhale on the lift. 2, 1, left leg back, weights in hand, back to the lunges. Now do the legs and the arms at the same time. So you lower, curl, down, lift, down, lift. Keep going. Open mouth, exhale as you lift your arms, as you straighten through your legs. Broad chest. Connect in with your form as you're doing this. So right knee, right toes point forward. Broad chest, light grip in your weights. Last 4, 3, last 2, 1. Hold it low, elbows bend, bend into your knees. Hold it. Bring your elbows a little bit away from your side body. Hold it. Breathe. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Warrior 2, open to the side. Right knee, right toes point forward. Press to the outside edge of your left foot. Bring your arms down, palms face forward. Simply hold it. Hold it. Add some depth in your right leg. I'll keep holding. Lift your right heel. Hold it. Okay, right heel comes down. And now just the legs. It's down, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Arms still down. So as you move the legs, start with your back leg. Press to the outside edge of your left foot. So left leg stays straight and strong. And now look at your right knee, right toe. So right knee points forward, right toes point forward. And it's just like the lunge, except you're in external rotation in your front leg rather than forward facing with your hips. Last 4. That's 3, chest up. 2, 1. Now bend your right knee, add the arms. Down, bicep curl, lift. Down, lift. Option, add the heel, lift in your right heel. Last 4, 3, still through your torso, still through your legs. 2, 1, right heel down, legs and arms, down, up, lower, up. Right knee, right toes point forward. You still have this stability in your torso. You're bracing against the weights that want to pull your chest forward, right? So you're bracing back. Last 4. That's 3. Last 2. 1. Bend your right knee, bend your elbows. Hold it. Hold it. Option, lift your right heel. Now with the arms, go out and cross one wrist over the other. Out, cross, opposite hand on top. Out, cross. Last 4, broad chest. 3, add some depth in your right leg. Last 2. 1, heel down, straighten your legs. Toes and knees point forward, step your feet closer together. No weights, so leave them at the top of your mat. Second round of squats. Toes and knees point forward. Feet hip width distance. Here we go. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Keep going. So you can have your hands together at heart center or arms at your side. Open mouth, exhale. Feel into the transition. So take away the pause at the top, the pause at the bottom. So you're moving into this constant motion. It's still steady, it's still intentional. Press your feet, hips go back, chest will come forward some amount. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Get low and hold it. Press your hands together now at your depth. Feel your chest broad. Add the pulse, 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 pulse. Last 4, belly strong. Feel that hinge at your hips. 3, 2, hold it low. Lift up, right leg goes wide. Lower down, right leg lifts. Down, lift. First just the legs for 4. 3, 2, 1. Now add the arms. Arms lift as well. Down, lift, down, lift. Palms face down as you lift the arms. Toes of your right foot point forward. Last 4, 3, broad chest, 2, 1, hold it up, arms up, right leg up, bend into your left knee. Bend into your left knee, left toes point forward. Left hip goes back, right toes point forward. Hold it up, pulse it, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg down, mind the transitions. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Eliminate the pause. Feel that moving right into the lower, right into the lift as you reach the top and as you reach the bottom. Last 4, shoulders back. 3, toes and knees forward. 2, 1, get low, hold it. Hands press together, shoulders draw back. Feel that hinge at your hips at the pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Last 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. It's down, left leg lifts. Down, lift. Take it just the leg. Down, lift. And just like you did with both feet on the ground, notice the transition. So eliminate the pause at the bottom, the pause at the top. Last 4, broad chest. 3, feel that hinge, especially at your right hip. 2, 1, now add the arms. Down, arms lift. Down, lift. Down, lift. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, arms out, left leg up, bend into your right knee. Feel that hinge, right hip draws back. Pulse it up with the leg. Pulse, 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 pulse. You got it. Left toes point forward. Press through your left foot. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet down. Hold it low. Hands to heart center. Hold it low. Hold it 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Top of your mat. Left foot forward. Right leg back. Lunge. Lean forward. Narrow back rows. Palms face in. It's down. Pull back. Down. Pull. Down. Pull. Down. Pull. Keep going. So you work that constant motion. If that means one arm at a time, take it. If that means lowering your right knee, do it. So keep going. I'm going to talk you through. Feel the foundational pieces. So the parts that you're holding still. It's sort of like it's easy to emphasize what's moving, what's changing, connecting with what's staying still. Bend into your left knee. Feel that hinge at your left hip. Left hip draws back. Reach your right heel back, or if you're on your right knee, extend through your right knee. So there's this lengthening in the front of your right thigh. Broaden your chest. Allow yourself to go deeper into the hinge. Elbows brush past your rib cage. Chest broad, the whole range of motion. Open mouth exhale as you pull the arms back. Slight tuck of your chin so the back of your neck is long. Last 4, 3, 2, hold it back. On 1, hold it back. Elbows draw back. Draw your left hip back. Bend into your left knee. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything stays except right foot steps forward. Chair pose. Arms stay as they are. Triceps. You bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend. Keep going. Make it so that you're bringing your weight a little bit wider. So you almost go at an angle rather than straight back. That would be straight back. Go at an angle. Still only bend to about 90 degrees in your elbows. And don't worry, no one's measuring. Emphasize the extension. Last 4, 3, last 2, 1. Hold it back at that angle. Now squeeze it in. Palms face each other. Squeeze in, squeeze, squeeze. Add depth with the hinge at your hips. Get lower. Squeeze, squeeze. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights to chest, right foot steps back, lunges, just the legs first. So bring your weights to your side, palms face in. Bend your right knee, lower, straighten your legs, lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Keep going. Open mouth, exhale as you rise up. Now feel first what's staying really still. So that's your torso, upright. Feel your spine go up and down with the movement of your legs, your hips. Broaden your chest, steady your gaze forward. Now feel in, right knee hovers low to the floor. Check out left knee, left toes, point forward. And feel your left knee goes straight forward, straight back. Forward, back. Last 4, 3, last 2, 1. Hold it low, bend your knees. Now add the biceps, this time hammer style, palms face in. It's down, curl, down, curl, down, curl. Keep going. Open mouth, exhale. Could always lower to your right knee. Take some of the challenge out. Broad chest. Use your torso strength, the stability strength, to prevent you from coming forward with the weights. So you're bracing against momentum in the arms. Belly strong, long through your spine. Last 4, 3, that's 2, 1. Bend your elbows, hold the legs for 4. Belly strong, broad chest. 3, 2, 1. Lean forward, weights on the floor, or hands on the floor, either way. Weight in your left leg, right leg lifts up. Pause with your right leg in the air. Point your right toes down, press through your right foot, broaden your chest, light tuck of the chin. Your right leg extends back, squeezes in. Send it back, squeeze it in. Back, squeeze. Open mouth, exhale as you squeeze. Add some depth in your right leg. Add some depth in your left leg. Left hip draws back. Broad chest, lighten the grip on the weights or on the floor. Allow the sensation to build in your left leg. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg back, send it up, straighten your left leg, and now cross right knee behind your left. Get low. Send it back, lift, cross, get low. Keep going. Exhale as you lift and extend your right leg back. So the thing is, you're working towards sensation in your muscles, working towards that muscle fatigue. So when you feel that burning, if you feel that burning, connecting with it, see if you can stay with it. The aim is to get uncomfortable and then stay there. The change, the transformation happens once we reach that point, and stay with it. Last 4. That's 3. Last 2. 1. Right leg back, weights in hand, rise up, and we'll move the legs and the arms together. So it's the lunges. Lower down, bicep curl, hammer style, palms face in, lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Keep going. It's so often that we intentionally turn away from the discomfort. Maybe even avoid reaching it. So if you're feeling that, it's totally normal. See if you can confront it. Welcome it. Allow your reaction to it to shift. Last 4. Notice if your torso is coming forward. Brace against it. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, hold it. Bring your elbows a little bit farther from the body, shoulders back. It's okay if you shake. Keep breathing, hold 4. Last 3. 2. 1. Warrior 2. Warrior 2. Left knee bends. Start simply holding it. Lift your left heel if you choose. Press to the outside edge of your right foot. Feel your right leg strong, stable. Now look at your left knee, left toes point forward. Go for some depth there. Hold it. Broaden your chest. Arms at your sides, palms face in. Now add the movement of the legs. It's down, lift up. Down, lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. So as you add this movement in your legs, start again, just like you did with the static holding. Press to the outside edge of your right foot. Feel your right leg strong through the whole range of motion. And now check out your left leg. Left toes point forward, left knee points forward. So your left knee tracks forward and up. Forward and up. Keep going. Broad chest, torso upright. Exhale as you rise. Last 4, 3, last 2, 1. Bend into your left knee. You can hover the heel if you want. Biceps, just the arms, palms face in. It's down, curl up. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Notice if your chest is coming forward, brace against the momentum, the movement of the hands. Open mouth, exhale as you curl. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel down, legs and arms together. Down, lift and curl. Down, up. Down, up. Keep going. See if you can take the pause at the top and the pause at the bottom out of it. Open mouth, exhale. So you move into this constant, steady motion. Last 4, left knee points straight forward. 3, last 2, 1, bend your left knee, bend your elbows, hold the legs, it's in, elbows lift up. Squeeze it in, lift it up. Option to lift the left heel if you choose. Lift. Last 4, 3. Feel your shoulder blades on your back. 2, 1. Heel down, straighten your legs. Heels and toes point out, horse pose. Bend your knees and get low. Get low. Both weights into your right hand, left hand at your hip, weights behind your body. We're gonna go to the right. It's down, lift, down, lift, down, lift. So you're aiming to work your side body. In order to do that, face your chest forward. So your torso is simply side bending. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, get low to the right, hold it, and simply hold. So feel the pull of the weight or weights down, chest broad, forward. Hold it 4, belly strong. Add some depth in the legs. 3, 2, 1, rise to center, a weight in each hand, press the weights together. Bring the weights forward, lift your chest up, lift your heels up, hold it 4. Add some depth in your legs. 3, last 2, 1, heels down, weights in your left hand, right hand to your hip, weights behind your left hip. You go to the left, up, up, keep going. Chest faces forward, so draw your right shoulder back. Notice if you're curling towards the left, side dip to the left instead. So there's this curl in your side body. Add some depth in your legs. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it to the left. Simply hold. Feel the weight of the weights. Draw your arm down. Chest forward. Draw your right shoulder back. Belly strong. Add some depth in your legs. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up to stand. A weight in each hand. Press the weights together and bring them forward. Chest up. Weights up to the height of your chest. Shoulders draw back with your elbows to the height of your weights. Hold it. 4. Add some depth. 3. Press to your feet. 2, 1. Straighten your legs. Bring your weights down. We got glutes. More glutes. So come onto your hands and your knees. You can do this with a weight or without a weight. So start with a weight in your left knee pit. On your hands or on your elbows, either way, hover your left knee off the floor, squeeze the weight if it's there. If you're using no weight, that's okay too. Just spread your left toes, shoulders back. You hover, lift straight up. Hover, lift. Hover, lift. Keep going. So notice as you do this, if you're changing a lot in your low back, like increasing the arch of it, see if you can stay really stable through your spine, and it's just this movement in the left hip. Chest broadens forward. Last 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1, hold it up, spread your left toes, stamp your left foot like you're gonna stamp the ceiling. Slight tuck of your chin so the back of your neck is long. Now pulse it at the top. Go, pulse. Pulse, belly strong. Pulse, 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 pulse. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee hovers. Go wide. Center, wide, center, wide. Again, brace against the movement of your left knee. Belly strong. Lengthen the back of your neck. Last 4. That's 3. Press into your left hand, your left elbow. 2. Hold it up on 1. Hold it up. Squeeze the weight. Spread your left toes. Pulse it up. Pulse, 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 pulse. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee down. Switch the legs. Weight in your right knee pit. On your hands or on your elbows, hover your right knee. Start with that hover and feel. Squeeze the weight and or spread your left toes. Pull your belly in, send your shoulder blades onto your back. Slight tuck of your chin. So you start with this emphasis on the things, the parts of your body that are staying still, because there's a lot of strength that you're building there. Now add the movement. It's hover, lift up. Hover, lift. Hover, lift. Now as you add the movement, connect in with the stabilizing pieces. Do you need to add some emphasis anywhere? Like for me, for sure, it increases the sway in my low back, this flare at my rib cage. So I'm gonna knit my low ribs in. I'll focus in on core strength to stabilize my lower back. And then I focus in, the movement is happening at my right hip. Broad chest. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2, hold it up, on 1, hold it up. So now, right back to that holding, connecting with the stability. Belly strong, slight tuck of your chin, spread your right toes, add the pulse, pulse, pulse. Now reconnect in with the stability pieces as you add the small move. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover center, go wide, center, wide. Broad chest, slight tuck of your chin, back of your neck is long. Feel into the stability pieces as you brace against the movement of your right leg. Last 4, squeeze the weight. 3, spread your right toes. 2, hold it up. In 1, hold it up, pause, stabilize. Now add the pulse, 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 pulse. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee down, weights down, roll onto your back. Onto your back. Plant your feet forward, knees point up, toes point forward. Press your feet down into the floor. As you press your feet down into the floor, feel how that activates your low belly strength. Hands behind your head, elbows wide, send your shoulder blades onto your back. Hover your head and your shoulders up. Hold the hover. So feel the stability pieces before you add the movement. Feet press, belly strong, and feel especially the wrapping part of the deep core abdominals. It's the transverse abdominals. Hold it, take a breath in. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, lift. Lower, lift. Now, as you are moving now, connect right back to the stability pieces. As soon as you add the movement, it's more challenging. You're adding challenge to hold that stability because you're bracing against the movement. Last 4, you're going to hold it at the top. In 3, last 2, hold it up. On 1, hold it up and feel simply the hold. Reconnect with the stability, feet press, belly strong, especially the back line of your core. Extend your arms forward, palms face the ceiling, add the pulse. pulse, 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 pulse. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind your head. Hover your head, hover your shoulders. Press your feet into the floor. Point your knees straight up. Bring a slight squeeze of your knees towards each other. And now add the movement. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lower, lift. Keep going. So it's really a simple movement, a simple core strengthening movement. And when you add the focus on everything that's stabilizing, all of a sudden it can be pretty challenging. Open mouth, exhale. Elbows wide. And it's this thing that yoga creates, the possibility for like a move like this to consistently be challenging. And it's because you're adding intention to it, adding focus, not focuses. You're adding awareness to how you're moving, not just that you're moving, the quality of the movement. Last 4. That's 3. Hold it up next. In 2, 1, hold it up, and now feel, arms reach forward, feel the stability of it. Feet press, knees forward, and then slightly knees together, belly strong, pulse to the top. Go, pulse, 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 pulse. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it up. Hold it up. Now, hover your feet off the floor. So you take away some of that stability, belly strong, hold it 4. Hold it 3, last 2, 1, lower down, stretch it out, toes forward, arms back, inhale, reach. Open mouth, exhale, side out. Hug your knees into your chest, rock forward and back, take a couple. Make your way to a seat. Right ankle over left thigh. Well, you choose. You can walk your hands back or forward, left foot forward or left foot in. That'll change the stretch. We'll roll through your right ankle. And now you choose. You can either lift your chest up. That'll increase the stretch in your outer right hip. Or simply allow your head to drop. Add a bit of stretch through the back line. A few breaths. You can hold still or add a rock of your right hip side to side. Draw your shoulders down, whether you're lifting your chest up or rounding in your back. Extend your legs out, give them a little shake, and then switch. Left ankle over your right thigh, plant your right foot, and you choose hands back or hands forward. Same thing, right foot forward or right foot closer to your right seat. You choose lift your chest or let your head drop. Bring some rounding into your spine. And we'll roll through your left ankle. Hold still or rock your left hip side to side. Couple more breaths. Extend both legs out, give them a little shake. Hug your knees into your chest, rock forward and back a few times. And make your way to a tall seat. Now sit up cross-legged or kneeling. Rest your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes. So feel your seat rooted down. Lift up through the top of your head. Feel strong through your spine. Now bring your hands to your belly. Allow some softness for your belly to allow your breath to move. And it's this balance of strength, upright strength and stability. And rather than being rigid within that strength, It's allowing some softness alongside it. So hold here, a few rounds of breath, focusing on lifting upright, strong, stable, allowing your breath to flow. You can have your hands on your belly or even hands to the sides of your rib cage. Emphasize the movement of your rib cage with your breathing. Or hands on your legs. Bring your hands together at heart center. Lift your chest up to your thumbs. Feel that same strength, stability, lift upright. Acknowledge your practice, your intention, your dedication, your commitment to being present within the challenge, within the sensation, within how you're moving, not just what the movement is. With your thumbs to the center of your forehead, honor the light and teacher in all things and in all experiences. Namaste.